Yo guys, what is going on? How are y'all doing? It is Crazy Batter back with another video. Now before we start this video, God, I can't speak today. Um, I hope you all are having a great day right now. I hope you're all staying safe. My heart goes out to literally everybody and anybody who needs it at this point. Dude, stay safe in this kind of time. At this kind of time, we're gonna fight through it together, every single one of us. If you know anybody, or if it's you that is in the going through the whole sickness thing, dude, I am praying for you every single step of the way. Other than that, everybody be washing your hands. Y'all know that. Y'all gotta know that. But other than that, let's start this video. But also, don't forget to like and subscribe and share, dude. Please hit that sub because honestly, it means the world, and I would like to get my name out there a little bit more because we're not doing much right now. Not doing much at all, but obviously it comes with time, and I'm gonna be a little bit more consistent. I've been trying to grind on Rainbow, so for that, let's start this video. And now this video, I wanted to talk about the new Lesion update. Now, the new Lesion update seems to be killing every single person that likes to play Lesion as kind of like a clutch when you're soloing, which is what I mostly do. I used to play Lesion like in clutch situations where I needed this or this or this, like especially in ranked. Like I usually play Lesion when I played ranked, at least before now, because for those of you that don't know what happened, Lesion used to be able to throw his mines all over the place, obviously, like he still can, but you used to be able to see them through walls. And now you can't see them. You can only see them if you're like basically, I think it's like almost right in front of them. Because if you try and look through them through a wall, you won't see them anymore. There used to be little icons through walls, and it used to be like, oh, okay, that one's gone. I heard that. Like, oh, okay, I heard somebody. Or you get the little notification that says, I don't know what it says 100%, like Lesion triggered or trap, whatever. But you used to get a notification for it. You still do now. But you used to be able to look for it because you knew where you threw them before, and you would know, okay, this person's coming from this angle or this direction, like whatever. They're probably like, I can push them if I have to. They run into two, so they're lower health. Like, you used to be able to communicate that with your team. It's so much information. He was so much information all in one. And now he went from being a huge information operator to somebody who you really have to watch in order to get the information from him. Someone like Valk, you got three, you could throw them all over the place, whatever. But someone like Lesion, it sort of seems like now less and less people are picking him. His SMG is still an amazing gun. Like, still, it just fires bullets, dude. And it's something that's like obviously a gun that everybody wants to use because it's still a good gun. But I think lately in Pro League he hasn't been playing much. He hasn't been played much, even though they just started. But he's not usually getting his pick as much as they used to. Now, I mean, he's still a clutch operator. I won't argue that. He's still an amazing clutch operator, but you can't tell now. You really have to hear and say you're a Lesion that's where you put a Lesion trap on the other side of the map just to kind of help your teammate out, but say your teammate dies or whatever, you're not going to know immediately unless you get that, when you get that little notification. Not even because the Pro League people, you think about them, they don't even get notifications. Notifications are turned off. They have to turn all of them off. So if you don't hear that, your teammate has to hear for it, and it's kind of hard because when you play Rainbow, Siege is not the game where hearing like the different noises is always the easiest thing. Like, sometimes it bugs, sometimes you got this problem, that problem. It might sound like it's across from you. If you have two of them across from you, say you're on consulate and you got one in the bathroom door from upstairs and you got one on yellow stairs, like, you're not really going to be able to decipher which one it is. You might have a little bit more of a problem. So it's definitely somebody that you have to pay attention for more. And I was watching a Pro League game I can put the clip in if I can find it. But literally, there was somebody, I can't remember what team it was. It might have been NA. But the person that was carrying diffuser, I think it was a 1v1 or 1v2. Person carrying the diffuser was going to go and diffuse, but he couldn't because he had a Lesion mine still stuck in him. Now that is still something that you cannot take away from Lesion. He will always be somebody who will be a clutch operator if you need something. If somebody's on low health, like, he's gonna come in clutch for it. But really, he took a big hit, and I think his pick rate went down a lot, which seems to be a little harder for people to kind of get more information, which he used to be kind of like a safety operator. And now I feel like he's more of an advanced operator where you really have to listen. Like, you really have to be focused in order to play him. So the only way that you're going to really be able to play him is if you are, honestly, he's kind of somebody that's a little bit more of a harder op to play. And honestly, I still play him. I keep saying honestly way too much, but I still play him. I probably will always play him. He's one of my favorite ops. He's got a great gun. But he's really somebody that you now have to adjust to, and it took a big nerf on him. Just like a couple other people have taken nerfs. Like, look at Twitch when she got nerfed. That was insane. She got, 6 less bullets, and it just makes that much more of an impact. But it seems like Lesion's nerf kind of affected him more. I sort of like it, because it's a little bit more of a balance, but I also think that being able to see them through walls, maybe they could have first tried out still being able to see them through walls, and you only get like 4 or 5 of them, and you can use them to cover doors and stuff like that. But obviously they didn't do that. They went too straight, not being able to see them. But you have to be, honestly, really close to them in order to even see them to begin with. Now, I placed them in one of my matches. Maybe I had the clip go through or not. I'm going to try and get it at this point. But I put them in right in the beginning of, I believe it was, I don't have the clip on me right now. It was over in server right by the stairs. I placed it, placed one right there, which obviously it did end up helping up against the Nomad, because there was a Nomad that ended up passing through later round, and she got hit with it, and it sort of gave me the, okay, she's over in that area. And then right before I killed, I think it was, I believe, a Thatcher, I threw it over in waiting room, kind of right by Passport, and it seemed to work a pretty good amount. But like I said, I had to pay attention. I had to kind of think on my own, kind of take out everything other than what I was hearing. My teammates were making calls, but I was trying to kind of almost, I don't know what the word is right now, but I was kind of like in my own head. I was listening to the game. I wasn't listening to them. I was just completely focused, and it seemed to help. Obviously, we ended up winning the round, and Lesion is that kind of operator. But now you really have to pay attention in order to do anything with him. And I think that's going to be something that a lot of people have to adjust to. But I think that his pick rate will get a little bit more higher. It'll like skyrocket back up, because the man used to get picked like once around. And he still does get picked normally, but not as usual as he used to. But yeah, so I want to know what you guys think down below, honestly, because it's really cool to see how this whole nerf thing seemed to just completely change this op, and it's kind of like what it's going to be like with this new Tachanka one that's coming in, and it's just completely insane, and it seems to change everybody's opinion of one guy after one little nerf. And even though it's not really a little nerf for him, it was kind of a really big nerf. I mean, the man still has his gun, so that's all good. So I want to know if you guys maybe had the same opinion. Like, maybe you really used to play him, and now you don't anymore because you can't see it through the wall, which seems to be a little bit of a turnoff for people. And it's kind of hard to deal with if you're in something like a 5-stack and people are yelling at you every 10 seconds. So I feel like he went from a clutch operator to a safety operator to somebody you're gonna have to take your time with, and you're gonna have to learn all the rules all over again. But or if you think that it was a great nerf to him, do you think that it was well needed? Which I definitely think that it was. Do you think that maybe there should be even more of a nerf? I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, please press that sub button, please, because y'all mean so much to me, and it means the world when somebody pushes that sub button. I'm not even asking for notifications. Y'all don't even have to do that. But other than that, I hope you all stay safe. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you all earlier in the week again. I don't know, whichever one. I should be making some more videos, but yeah, I already have more clips for videos, so I might get that done earlier rather than later. So I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day, and stay safe, everybody.
Besides blue, they took a little bit extra time, but now they have that hole open to be able to deal with a little more effectively the lines of sight into Arsenal.
Ooh, 2 kills for Tempo, and suddenly SSG's in a bad spot. Only 15 seconds, too. That's not going to be great. Thinking Nade from main stairs gets 1, but Mark gets his 2nd. SSG gets 2 at least. Thinking Nade really the star of the show here, but Bolt's adding, and there's 3 for Thinking Nade. What is happening? Crazy, with no kills yet, has to find 2. He gets his first, and he wins on the 0-0. Time coming to the rescue of Tempo Storm. And they will win their 2nd round, both of them being on the basement.
Well, I mean, I was saying that Lesion isn't necessarily that great now, but as you heard towards the end of the round, as he's trying to get the diffuser, he's hitting goo mine after goo mine after goo mine. You can't plant one with one on your foot. He was trying to fight with one on his foot. That wasn't exactly, you know, the winning gadget, but it certainly was icing on the cake of what looked like, you know, the start of a failed attack.